In this video, I'm going to show you the map and vehicle settings found in your Garmin Dezl 760 LMT trucking GPS. So let's go into our settings, and then the first option is map and vehicle. When we go into here, we have a few options. The first is our vehicle icon, so we can actually choose what it looks like. So we could add more by going to garmin.com/garage. These are the ones preloaded in the unit, and you could just pull your finger across the screen to look at them and change them. So I'm in truck mode, so it defaulted to that red truck, but I could change it to whatever I want. So I'm going to leave it at that arrow there. Our next is our driving map view. By default it is in 3D. When we go into here, we could change it. We could change it to north up, which keeps north at the top of the screen and puts it into 2D mode, and then track up 2D mode again. So 2D mode's looking straight down on the map, kind of like looking at a paper map. But track up keeps your direction of movement at the top of the screen at all times. Our next option is map detail. I have it set to normal. That's the recommended setting. That way everything draws quickly, but you could have it set to more if you want to see more information. And when you have it set to more, I'll just show more street labels and POI icons at different zoom levels, or you could have less where it's going to subtract a bunch of that info, including some of the streets. So you see when I hit more, we have this arrow drive right there at this zoom level. When I hit less, it does disappear, but it will come back up if I zoom in. We just got to zoom in to the right zoom level, which we are right now. There's arrow drive. So I'm going to leave that at normal. Then we have our map theme. That's the color that the map's presented in. I'm in night mode right now just because this unit videos better in night mode. Day mode, everything would be a white background instead of this black background. So if we go into map theme, that's going to change some of the coloring also. So in night mode, it's going to change the night mode for, this is Garmin mode. We could go Belgium, Denmark. And some of these, you'll notice it doesn't change much when I touch them. So I'm just going to zoom out so we could see more area, so we could see more changes. And there's quite a few in here. I'm just going to cycle through them. Of course, the day modes are going to show you a lot more. But you'll notice that some of these roads in the corner there, the highways, are changing colors and such. And we'll just leave it in default Garmin mode. Use the down arrow to get more options. We have our map buttons. So those are the maps that you see along this side of the screen when you're on the map. So, oops. So we'll just go back. I selected the wrong option. So map buttons right here. You'll see if we hit the X right next to them, we could get rid of some. Just like that. And to add one, just hit the plus. You can only have 3 on it at one time. And we'll put it back to mute so we can mute our voice instructions. And we can hit restore to defaults if we made a change and we don't know how to change it back. We have our map layers. Map layers can be accessed from the map screen. When you're browsing it, you'll get like 3 pieces of paper, 3 blocks of wood, it looks like, sitting on top of each other. And we have 3 things we could turn on and off. We could turn on or off our places along the road, so our POI, see those. Traffic, we could turn that on or off. And our trip log. Trip log's a blue line. I'll zoom in here. You can kind of see it right here. That's because I've been sitting in one location doing these videos. It kind of hovers all in that place, and then I could turn it off and it disappears. We have our dashboard, so those are the icons on the bottom of the map screen, and we have a few to choose from. So I'll cycle through these. Some of these are pretty neat, and some are pretty plain and boring. So those are the dashboards available on the Dezl. So let's go back. Then we have My Maps. So these are the maps installed on the device. So this is where you're going to find out your map version. Just click on My Maps. And right now we have 2013.3 installed, and this comes with lifetime map updates. So you can update it every 3 months. So this map version is going to change every 3 months. And then at the bottom we have some related items, just in case you got into this menu, it's the wrong menu. It gives you some options here. If we hit these 3 bars in the top corner here, we can restore to defaults just in case we changed something and we forgot what we changed. And then in the top corner here we have a question mark. That's going to take us right to our help menu, a built-in manual, which is awesome, telling you about the different options on the screen. Definitely use that question mark because that help menu does help a lot. Hence the name Help Menu. So that was a quick look at the map and vehicle settings found in the Garmin Dezl 760 trucking GPS, available at GPSCity.